Have you ever had the challenge where you're logging into a website that you don't always go to that frequently, and you've totally forgotten the email address that's associated with that website and the password and the username and why you even logged in at the first place? Well, what I can tell you is from personal experience that can be an hour of downtime or more to try to reset that password. In some cases, you might not ever recover that password or recover, the information that you had on that website. So what I found to be essential to my workflow is a little program that's actually free called Lastpass. You can get involved with this program by going to lastpass.com. What it is a plugin, and it will plug in on all the major web browsers. Okay, so I'm running on my computer right now. I have 4 internet browsers. I have, here I'll show you it on, this is what it looks like on Internet Explorer, and here's what it looks like on Firefox, and then Chrome, obviously, and then also I think a little bit more elegant on Safari. But what this program essentially does is, if I go to a website that I frequent often, and I'm a member of that site, what it's going to do is it's automatically going to load my username and my password to that site. So I go to Gmail almost every day. First site to open is usually my Gmail, and I'm going to put in, so instead of having to type out my username and my password, but what about if I have more than one Gmail account, which most people do? So what it enables me to do here is to actually go to another Gmail account that I would have, and it will put in those credentials automatically. Okay, so I just change the username, I change the password. If I hit sign in, it'll automatically sign in. Okay, now the other nice thing about this program is if I'm going to a site that I want to become a member of, and so if I was going to go to, so let's say I was going to become a member of this photo sharing site, and I wasn't a member. What I'm going to do is I can sign up here, and then I'm sure everybody has been to these type of things where you got to fill out all this information. This one isn't that bad because I don't have to do my address, stuff like that. But simply here, what I can do is I can use LastPass. It remembers the information in my forms that I've created, and basically it will automatically populate all of those forms for me. And then what it'll also do, which is really actually pretty cool, is I can actually hit generate, and it's going to generate a password for me. I can accept that, and it will put it in both places at the same time. Pretty cool. Now obviously I'm not going to sign up for the site, and also I'm not going to use that password. I'm going to go ahead and kind of back out of this. But the magic here is if I was going to create, let's say I wanted to create a custom form, I can add different profiles. So whatever information I put in this form, it'll essentially populate in after I have everything in. So I'd label the profile, put in all of the information one time, contact information, credit card information, banking information, custom fields and notes, etc. And then when I have that form, I'll go ahead and show you one. I can, so this is the form that I did for Bob Jones, which is just a fictitious name. I have the contact information, credit card information, banking, I didn't put banking information in, etc. I can actually change it to another language. It's a really powerful tool, and then I can actually require a password to be prompted here to get into this information, so it's another layer of security. Now, where I came across this was on a show that I listened to called Security Now, Leo Laporte's podcast, and Steve Gibson went through this kind of with a fine-tooth comb, and he kind of gave it the green light, which was really cool. And actually, this article I'll put on the site so you can go to it. They give it a green light, and this was just June 2010, so this is fairly recent. And the nice thing is it integrates across other platforms. It also integrates all the different plugins, for instance, the different browsers. Also, it's mobile. You can load this on an iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, etc. The other nice thing is that it's free. So try out LastPass and let me know what you think.